Well, if fully implemented, healthcare reform will bring sweeping changes to not just the insurance industry, but to everyday Americans. Earlier, I sat down with Oklahoma Insurance Commissioner Kim Holland. Well, Commissioner Holland, certainly lots of rhetoric over the health care bill. Is it as good or is it as bad as many people will cast it?
You know, I think it's a matter of opinion, Rob, and will continue to be. There are many things in the bill that individuals will say, you know, that's really great. I know somebody, I have a family member that has this experience, or I have a loved one that's really having a difficult time and this will help. And on the other side of the coin, there's a lot of expense involved in this bill. So you'll have folks going, this is going to be very expensive and I'm going to be really challenged to be able to make this work in my workforce or buy the coverage that I'm going to be required to have. So I think it's kind of a mixed bag still, and we'll have to see how things unfold as we move forward.
Now, currently, we have about 500,000 people in Oklahoma that are uninsured. How do we fall in comparison to other states?
Sadly, we're one of the worst. I mean, we're a poor state, and unfortunately, that equates to lower rates of insurance. We have a lot of small businesses that are finding it difficult to afford it. A lot of individuals that aren't working part-time, or maybe working in a place that don't have coverage and are simply not able to afford to purchase health insurance in the private marketplace right now.
Now, does this bill do anything to control costs?
Not as much as I would like to see happen. You know, we're going to see some changes to insurance requirements in terms of how they rate, how they spend money to reassure consumers that they're getting most of the dollars they pay in premium back in terms of clinical care. But there's not a lot that does anything to control medical costs, and that's really what's driving our health insurance costs. The more costs go up for medical treatments, more fancy technology, more innovations in terms of diagnostic methods and our ability to treat serious diseases, it's all very costly. And as we demand more services, then those costs go up. The other thing about Oklahoma, we're just not a very healthy group. We rank very low in terms of our population health. So one of the things we all need to do is become more healthy, and that certainly will go a long way to reducing the amount of money we have to spend on healthcare costs and the amount of money we have to spend on insurance.
Now, when we return, I'm going to go through the bill with Commissioner Holland and take a look at some of the specifics.